Hi everyone, I am Anju and welcome to my channel Excel Made Easy. Here you will learn Excel in the simplest and most practical way, from basic features to advanced functions and real-world tricks. Let's master Excel together.
Do you work with some data like bank account numbers, credit card numbers, SIM numbers, which contain large amount of digits? So when you are storing this data in Excel, sometimes you might have experienced that the entire data is not be retrieved as it is. So there may be some missing digits and all in between. So today video will make you understand how this data should be entered in Excel so that you retrieve the exact data back. So for this, I am inserting an extra column over here in between. Let's say I use control space to select the whole column and then control shift plus to insert the new column just before the selected column. Let this column be bank account number. And here I will enter the 16-digit bank account number. So let's say the number is something like this. And you can notice that the last digits are 6543. And when I press enter, are we able to get the exact number? No. So there was a 3 in the end of the account number, which I am not able to get. And moreover, this data is converted into a scientific form. So what is the limitation we need to understand from Excel? Excel is able to store only up to 15 digits. Okay, so any data that you enter goes beyond 15 digits, rest of the digit after 15 will be flushed out and you will not be able to retrieve it again. So that means once this data is stored, even if I try to change the format, which is scientific currently, and let's say if I change this format to say number, still that 3 is not been retrieved. So what is the right way that I should have entered this data? Okay, to move on, let us enter one more example. Sometimes your bank account number may contain some preceding zeros in between, and then we enter this value. Okay. Now again, preceding zeros are lost, but this was a part of my bank account number, so I cannot afford to lose it. So let us see what exactly should be the right method to enter this type of data. Now, when we inserted this blank column, we know that we are going to have it for the bank account number. Okay, and the default format was set to general. When we started working with this, the default format was general. Now, what we will do before entering the data, we will set this column as text. So to do this, because we have to enter these bank account numbers in other cells also, so let us do this by selecting the whole column and then set this format to text. Now, since it is preset as text, so Excel will understand that anything that you are trying to enter in this column will be stored as a text. So now let me enter the same bank account number again. This was the number which had 543 in the end, and let's press enter. So you can notice the difference. This time the entire data is retained as it is. Even the scientific format was not applied to it. Reason, it is no more a number now. It is stored as text. And the indication that Excel is giving you, there is a green small triangular indicator that you can see in the top corner of the cell. This means that your value has been stored as a text. Anyways, there is no point in storing this kind of a data as number because we do not plan to do any mathematical calculation with this data. Do you do some addition, subtraction, multiplication with this data? I'm sure you don't. So this is critical information related to the customer and we would like to keep it as it is. So better is to store it as a text. Even if I enter some data which is having preceding zeros and then let's say some digits, this is also retained as it is. So any value where you are not going to do any calculations, so it is always better to retain this data as text because anyway we are not going to do any calculations on this data. Now tell me, the mobile number column that we have, should it be stored as text or numbers?
If you found this video helpful, Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.